What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today in the ZeroUsed tier, and use this team I made around Rotom-Mow. Rotom-Mow, along with Hitmontop, most recently fell down to the ZeroUsed tier with the January tier shifts, and it's now being suspect tested. I think it was voted on to be quick banned, and it wasn't, but now they're suspecting it, and it's not a surprise. There was a Pokemon kind of like Rotom, Hisuian Electrode, who was banned. I don't know how long ago now, but I think it was suspected and banned, or maybe it was quick banned, but I think it was suspected. But Rotom can do similar things. Obviously, it's slower, but it's got a lot more bulk. It also can be a lot more versatile and run quite a few different moves and sets. It can't do everything in one set, but it's a really scary Pokemon. Electric Grass is pretty cool because you can threaten the ground types that try to block your Volt Switch with the Leaf Storm, which is pretty scary. Vikavolt can kind of do something similar, but it's not stab. But yeah, built this team around Rotom and decided to go with its Nasty Plot set, and we got some other fun things as well. So let's go over the team real quick and we'll get into the games. So I just wanted to use Rotom before it was banned or whatever ends up happening, and it's new and it sounded fun to try it out. So I didn't use Hisuian Electrode a whole lot, and I think I missed out, but Rotom, it's pretty fun. It's being a levitate guy that's also grass electric means you could come in on like Sandaconda's glares, being immune to its earthquakes as well, and threaten him with the Leaf Storm. You have Nasty Plot to boost, which Leaf Storm does drop your special attack, and Volt Switch pivots you out. So it's like these aren't the best attacks for Nasty Plot Sweeper, but allows you to hit some, just get off some one-time pretty strong hits, and actually it does work pretty well on it. I wanted to go with Discharge, but I think Volt Switch is kind of too hard to pass up, especially when we do have another pivot on the team, so we can kind of pivot around and just use it to reposition. I was also going to maybe go with max HP, but I decided to switch it to max special attack at the last second, just so we can do some more damage initially, and we could just Volt Switch out for a little bit more damage, or fire off a Leaf Storm, for a little bit more damage before Nasty Plotting. And as for our last move, I'm going with Pain Split, just so we have some recovery in additional leftovers. Will-O-Wisp sounded fun. Wasn't really even thinking about running another electric move. I know we could, especially because, we do have some recovering leftovers, but leftovers isn't the most reliable. And Rotom has this horrible special HP stat, so Pain Split does kind of just synergize with it, or just work well with on Rotom because of its bad HP stat. So I'm trying this out, and for Terra, I'm just trying out Terra Poison just to lose our weaknesses. It gives us that resistance to like poison and fighting, which like Scarfed Pissimians could hit us with, or Hisuian Sneasel could hit us with a poison move as well. Drops I think it drops all of our weaknesses as well, and we're still immune to ground as a poison type, which would be kind of cool, like Weezing, with Levitate. But maybe Electric would be better, so then we're mono electric, we have no weaknesses, and we have a stronger Volt Switch. Maybe Water or Steel I was looking at, or Ghost even, but I'm just messing around and trying this one out. But I'm pretty excited to use Rotom, and I think just right off the bat, like something that Rotom would struggle with is fire types and into opposing grass types, since fire resists our Leaf Storm, and they can a lot of the fire types in the tier outspeed us and can hit us with the super effective fire move, as you can see from Torracat all the way up. But without filtering by speed, we could see actually like probably more relevant ones: Typhlosion, Pyroar, Oricorio, Ninetales. We are faster than Magmortar, but Houndoom, Charizard, all those guys are faster on us, can hit us with a fire move. And also grass types, we can only hit them for resisted damage with the grass and electric moves. So we have quite a few things to deal with fire and grass types on the team. First partner I decided to pair with it is Marshtomp, not because it's the most optimal, but I'm always wanting to try out more fun things than just the most competitive things. So I'm trying to be competitive at the end of the day, but at the same time, somebody asked to use Marshtomp and it sounded fun to try it out. So we're going to be using Marshtomp. It is a water type, so it does resist fire. It's a ground type too, so it can block Volt Switch. Not well from Vikavolt or Rotoms because it's 4 times weak to grass, but it can block Volt Switches from Jolteons. It actually has pretty decent bulk within Eviolite, and going with max HP, max defense, as you can see, 70s for its defenses and HP is not that bad. We're not definitely not the most bulky Pokemon. There's Whiscash in the tier as well, who's water ground and has, I think, probably similar bulk. This probably has better bulk. I don't know what I'm saying. Whiscash doesn't have good defenses. It has good HP, but the defense makes a huge difference when taking hits. So I think we can take a Choice Banded Floatzel's Wave Crash 2 times almost. Or I think it's a roll. Let me click on it real quick. Yeah, 52, 44 to 52. And we'll be hitting it with an Earthquake, and that's pretty nice. Earthquake's also just a spammable move, and as you can see, we're going with a Rocks, just our 2 stabs and Roar to phase things out, so we're not like super setup fodder. Unfortunately, the first things I noticed and when looking at Marshtomp was we don't learn Flip Turn, which is disappointing, like Swampert does. We also don't learn Knockoff, which I didn't even realize Swampert got that, but I was looking at Swampert's sets, and Swampert runs Knockoff now, I guess. But we can still basically run the same idea of a set as Swampert, except with Eviolite for more bulk, and instead of being able to pivot, we just have Liquidation. You could go with an Ice move instead. As you can see, we don't have as good of special attack as Swampert. I don't remember. Yeah, Swampert's base 85. We have base 85 attack, base 60 special attack. You could go with Ice Beam or Ice Punch, you know, for some more coverage, or go with the special moves, but I don't really think that there's a whole lot of things we'd want to hit with those moves, and the stronger Liquidation and Earthquake into some things are kind of nice too, and them being stab. So trying out Marshtomp, I think it'll be pretty fun. Terra Poison, I think, is pretty obvious on it being able to resist grass and then be immune to poison. And then Roar, like versus Regirox or opposing setup guys, I think Roar is just nice to be able to phase things out, and against special setup sweepers we could maybe phase them out. It does synergize with Hazards being able to rack up chip, but we only have Rocks. I wanted to maybe fit Spikes, but I didn't really like any of the Spikes guy I was looking at, so I think it's just a decent set to get Marshtomp to do something. Base 85 attack's not great. It's not going to be hitting the hardest, but Earthquake's a pretty strong spammable move that doesn't make contact, so you know you can hit into Quillfish with this and not take Rocky Helmet, which is nice. Yeah, Marshtomp's pretty fun. Then to finish off the fire or grass, water, fire core, we have Flareon. I wanted something in addition to Marshtomp that can take fire hits, since Marshtomp has 0 recovery, and also something that resists grass, and maybe that could kind of support the team a little bit. So Marshtomp is like a physical wall, and Flareon is a special wall and is immune to fire because of its ability Flash Fire, and actually has Wish. So it doesn't have the best HP stat, but like, you know, all these guys don't have huge HPs anyways. We'll be able to pass wishes to our entire team with this thing. With heavy duty boots, we're immune to rocks, we're immune to fire because of Flash Fire, and Wish Protect is kind of similar to Darkspun in that Darkspun can do the well-baked body Wish Protect, but Darkspun actually doesn't have good SpDef, and it has a better HP stat. But Flareon, I think, in terms of being able to take some of the special attackers on that would threaten Rotom-Mow, I think Flareon could do that maybe better. I'm not 100% sure, but I wanted to try it out. And instead of going with, I was really wanting to run Calm Mind, Lava Plume, Wish Protect. A lot of the fire types that you might want to deal with also could have Flash Fire. So if we're mono Lava Plume, we can't take them on, like Typhlosion or Houndoom, you know? So Scorching Sands will allow us to hit those things for super effective damage. And just like Lava Plume, it actually has a 30% chance to burn. So when I was also looking at running Discharge on this and Lava Plume and Scorching Sands, we would have had 3 moves on our team that can get that 30% chance status. So I kind of want Discharge, you know, because also our team's not the fastest, but Flareon alone has these 2, its only attacking moves have basically Scald Burn chances. So I think it makes sense to be able to take on the fire types, and also just to be able to spread status and wear down the team for our other guys to clean up. And also the burn makes it so we can take on physical attackers a little bit better. So, but yeah, Flareon has been decent, and I think it's pretty good. I'm going with Terra Fairy because I think you could go with water or maybe poison or maybe grass. All of those things could be decent. But if we Terra Grass, you know, we're then weak to Charizard's flying move. If we Terra Poison, we're still weak to the ground move. Like, we would resist fighting, I guess. But Fairy, basically, it gives us the same similar resistances to Poison. But being able to be immune to Dragon is something, versus, say, like a Dipplin with Dragon Tail, I thought would be kind of nice. We don't have Calm Mind and we don't have Roar on this, so maybe it's not as good, but that was my mindset with going with Terra Fairy. It's like Porygon 2 going with Terra Fairy, but I mean, Porygon 2 is a normal type, so it doesn't really translate. But I kind of like Terra Fairy just for the resistances and losing our weaknesses, and into certain things it could be nice. Then we got Hitmontop. I really liked it last time, and actually I think it was pretty good with Rotom because of Triple Axle. So Rotom struggles into grass types. Obviously we have a fire type on our team, but Hitmontop has Triple Axle, which can hit grass types for super effective damage. So and as you can see, we're going with just a more offensive one, but still a rapid spinner. So we have heavy duty boots, and not going with wide lens this time, and triple kick will be using close combat just for more damage, and then Triple Axle, which can hit those grass types and just be a nice coverage move. Rapid spin to remove rocks, and then instead of Mach Punch, trying out Bullet Punch with Terra Steel. Similarly, I think to what it ran in whenever it was run, sometimes rarely in PU. And then I think Hitmonchan does similar things now, and Hitmonchan may be better, but I kind of like the idea of Triple Axle to hit the grass types, and Hitmonchan would have to run Ice Punch, and it's not as strong. So I kind of wanted to just try this out, and I didn't try it last time with the boosts and stuff. So, and then Terra Steel gives us dab on the Bullet Punch, of course. Then I wanted another pivot for the team, and maybe something to help versus Mesprit, and also a knockoff user, since we don't have a knockoff user and we have hazards, and it'd be nice to remove items. So Berserker can kind of do all that. It resists Psychic, can take on Mesprit decently, it can remove items. It also has priority, and it can pivot. So I'm going with leftovers as well, since that kind of synergizes with Fake Out, since we'll get a free turn to get a little more HP instead of heavy duty boots. But then we have enough speed outspeed Glass to Air, and we're just kind of a strong hit and run attacker. All of our attacks are boosted by Tough Claws too, which is pretty nice. And I've ran this app before when I was running, I think it was Terra Bug and U-Turn, and it sounded fun, but I think Terra Fairy is just more practical. Similar resistances that Terra Bug, except you're not weak to rocks, and you're also not still weak to fire with going Terra Bug. And the last guy, we have a Ghost type and some speed control for the team. We got Haunter. It's definitely not something I'm going to aggressively switch into Rapid Spin, but this thing is faster than Scarf Pissimian, which is really good, and it's extremely strong. It's one of the strongest special attackers in the tier. So you can see it's right here, which is pretty crazy for being an NFE. And with the Choice Scarf, it's extremely fast. So it's got really good stab combination with Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb. Trick, you can cripple some bulky guys that can be tricked, unlike Diplin. But and then with Psychic, you can hit, I think it's for Gravai, but it's also nice, and I think it hits Pissimian harder than any of our other attacks would before terrestrializing. So instead of going with Nasty Plot, I'm going with that, and it's one of the recommended ones, but it's been pretty good so far. You could use it as spin block, but you're not going to be able to take a knockoff ever with this, so I wouldn't risk that. And we don't have another a Terra Ghost on the team, but we're only getting up rocks, so it shouldn't be too bad if they get rid of our hazard, but I mean, you know, we always could use it as a last resort to spin block if we need to. And then Terra Ghost to boost our most spammable attack. But pretty excited about the team. Hopefully we can get Rotom to do some stuff, but hopefully the team as a whole just works well. Let's get into the games. All right, we got one. And they got a Rotom. They've got some scary stuff over there. This Floatzel is scary as always. If it's Scarfed, we have nothing to outspeed it. It'll outspeed our Haunter. That's also one downside of having Bullet Punch over Mach Punch on Hitmontop, since that guy resists it, but we could fake it out. And Berserker actually could be pretty decent as a lead to fake stuff out. Our Rotom maybe could take some hits though from their Floatzel. I don't know if we need to Terrasilize to take on their Ice Spinner, but besides for their Quilf, I mean, they don't have something, I guess, okay, their own Rotom resists, because it's a grass type, resists both a grass and electric move. But besides for it, we can hit things pretty well with it, so what is our best way to deal with their Rotom? Actually, we have quite a few things. Grass resist, Hitmontop's got decent bulk, Flareon, Spadef, and Haunter should be able to just always outspeed them. So I think either, I don't want to lead Haunter just because, well, I guess it would outspeed everything besides Floatzel, but then we'd have to switch into the Floatzel. And that's something I don't really want to do. So leading Berserker or Marshtomp seems better. Let's lead Berserker. All right, they lead Medicham. Switching to this is equally not fun, but I'm gonna start with a fake out. I wonder how much Marshtomp takes from this. If we led Haunter, we could have just gone for a Shadow Ball, but you know, missed that opportunity. All right, now the fighting move is coming out, which I mean, we could switch into Haunter, but I'm not probably gonna do that. We could go Terra Fairy, but being a steel type is nice for this. And we resist grass as a steel type. So, should we just test out Marshtomp? See how much we take? They could be scarfed. How much does Marshtomp take from a scarfed Medicham? If they're banded, I do not even want to see how much they do. Okay, like we could take one. Do they have hazard control? They do. Let's go Marshtomp to see what happens. Psycho Cut. Okay, cool. So they were expecting the Haunter probably. And Psycho Cuts, they are choice banded, indeed. Because that did way too much. Right? Psycho Cut, they did 37 to 43 to our Marshtomp. Yeah, alright. So they're choice banded. What would come in on this? Possibly the Rotom. So I mean we could go Berserker. And then fake out or U-turn. Or we just get up Rocks right now. And I think Rock seems pretty good. Alright. Well, we get the Rocks up. I'm gonna go Berserker now and conserve this. I think that's alright. Berserker. We have leftovers, so we can fake out to get a little recovery too. Look at that bulk though. 393, 267. That's a respectable bulk. Not having recovery. I mean, we could go with rest if we really wanted to, but you know, if you also want to go sleep talk, then you probably don't want rocks on this, which I was considering, like 2 attacks, rest talk, and then we could go rocks on Berserker instead. But I think this guy just can get up rocks pretty easily. So if we don't have rocks, just like clicking our attacking moves is not gonna do a whole lot. Getting up rocks makes more progress than getting an attack, clicking an attacking move at this most of the time. And also if we don't have rocks on Berserker, it frees up moves, you know, so we could run like fake out. All right, and now I think we just click knockoff. I do want to click like fake out, but you know, they have the Drift Blim, and also just getting rid of items could be nice. From the Rotom or something too. So let's, nice, hit the Drift Blim and nearly kill it. That's pretty huge. Now this guy could go, well, it's definitely gonna probably strength sap here, but it could also do Will-O-Wisp, Air Slash, Hex. It'll try and defog. Do we just go right into Rotom? That kind of sounds nice. They're always faster than us, right? Rotom's not weak to anything. It's immune to the Thunder Wave. It could get burns, but if we go into Rotom, then we could Volt Switch it right out. Yeah. With max special attack, we should be able to KO this thing, so I'm just going to click Volt Switch. Nice, so our rocks are here to stay. And now we could go Haunter. But this is most definitely, or this is Scarfed. One of those is Scarfed if Medicham is banded. Maybe we go back into Berserker to kind of keep the chip going. We'll get some leftovers at the end of the turn, right? Nice. It's kind of crazy, Marshtomp. I mean, if they went for the fighting move, we would not have been able to take 2 from a choice banded Medicham. But we took 2 of its choice banded psychic moves. Not Zen Headbutt, of course, but it's kind of cool. All right, cool fish. They got the Intimidate. We get knockoff, get rid of their thing. If they're getting up hazards, our Marshtomp won't be able to come back in. And that actually kind of makes the Regirock scarier, then we won't be able to roar it. But also, freaking Floatzel's pretty scary right now, too. Berserker could maybe take a hit. I kind of want to knock this off, then U-turn, and then maybe go Hitmontop. Or maybe just click knockoff, then go Hitmontop. Let's click knockoff. Get rid of their Eviolite. We are almost full health. And now I think we go right into Hitmontop. If they go for the dark move, we resist it. We'll keep more HP on this thing. Then we can go for a spin, or we could just go for a close combat. I don't think close combat would kill yet, though. Even though we did remove their Eviolite. Let's see. Spadef from our Hitmontop. Nope. But if we get rid of this thing, give them that berry, we might be able to kill after a rapid spin. So I want to try spin. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. 27? No, they're not. Thankfully we don't get poisons, but also they're not. I'm just surprised by how much damage that did, but that is right, I guess. All right, now we'll close combat. Guarantee knocked him out. Nice. Now we do outspeed everything other than a Scarfer. Sadly, we don't have knockoff, so we can't like remove items from like a Regirock. But I was thinking Marshtomp could be pretty good into Hitmontop because of it lacking knockoff. Against the other Hitmons and other Rapid Spinners, pretty much almost all of them have knockoff. We outspeed this. They're not scarfed. So unless we miss, they're dead. Yeah, you're dead. So let's just kill them. All right, that's fine. I mean, we could go into Rotom and click Volt Switch. They'd be dead to that too, right? So let's just do that. Click Volt Switch. Please be dead. I should make sure. Rotom, Medicham -1. Okay, you're dead. So they probably go into their own, but then we can go into Berserker, fake them out again, or just go for the U-turn. And we've got up rocks, and I mean, we're making progress. Sadly, we missed the triple axle, but just goes to show wide lens Hitmontop. The value of wide lens on Hitmontop. I mean, even though we missed it a couple times. All right, let's see. They take rocks. We go Berserker, I think. And do they have... They don't have leftovers. I'm gonna fake out. Wait. Do I just click U-turn? Because they could be backs. They could be scarfed. I mean, I think I click fake out and then maybe we sacrifice Marshtomp. And save HP on this. Let's do that. Okay, Pain Split. Cool. They just healed us. So now they're... I mean, they have to go for the grass move. So we could go Haunter. I kind of like that, and saving this to sacrifice versus Floatzel. What? Okay. All right, so Life Orb, that does a lot. We're dead to anything now. I think we just go for the Shadow Ball. Take him out with that. We almost died. But yeah, we shouldn't have... I mean, we can kill both of these things. It doesn't matter that we don't have HP. I mean, maybe they could have priority on this, but we can always use Marshtomp as a sacrifice, which is what I wanted. And this guy's full health, so that's good. This guy comes in on a Shadow Ball. That's not bad. Well, I could go Marshtomp now and then just click Roar. And I think that might be the best thing to do. But then we'd have to go... Yeah, I think we go Marshtomp, attempt to click Roar. If we're not able to do that... Okay. I think we should be able to. If we weren't able to do that, then we would have to then go Haunter, Trick, and stuff. So I think we just click Roar. We're alive. This guy comes back out. We'll click Earthquake. And then we can go... And then we go this. I can't remember how much this does to Medicham. It not -1, we don't kill. Whoops. Alright, so we have to click Leaf Storm. Would have been better to go Haunter then and click Shadow Ball, but we're here. But I wanted to be able to pivot and get in Berserker. But that's okay. Alright, thankfully they're dead. Our Haunter is still pretty important, I think, to maybe last resort trick this or finish this thing off. Okay. I think I attempt to go for a Nasty Plot. I wonder how well we take their hits with Terra Poison. Regirock. Physical Wall. We go Terra Poison. They're +2. We don't do that much with Volt Switch. And what is that? Body Press is still a 2-hit KO. I could sacrifice Flareon. I'm a Volt Switch. I think we sacrifice Flareon. No. I'm gonna go Flareon. Alright, we die to Body Press. I'm gonna go this. And click. Trick. I've run down the timer a little bit too much. Alright, they're locked in a Rock Blast, so that's good. So now we can go Berserker and just click Iron Head. Yeah. Just click Iron Head with this. This should die. Floatzel should be 2-hit KO'd by something. Oh, we just can click Iron Head. Cool. I think knockoff makes more sense though, so let's do that. And I think our own Rotom should be able to clean up then, if Berserker's not able to. We still have our Terra. Wave Crash. I don't know what set that is. Is that banded? They were scarfed. Okay, that makes sense. I think, yeah, we probably would have been dead if they weren't. And now we definitely don't knock this off. I think we just Iron Head. Although, if we save this, let's U-turn. Oh, they're scarfed. Whoops. All right, well, they're locked in a body press, so I think I click Nasty Plot. Terra Poison, Nasty Plot. Now, hopefully they die to Volt Switch. And then we can finish their guy off with a Volt Switch. Although, we might not if they, all right, thankfully, I was going to say, if it's a speed tie and they get a pain split off, we might not, but all right, Rotom cleaned up. It was a little hairy. I maybe should have done some different stuff as the Regirock. The timer was beating me as usual, but that was a pretty fun one. Team worked pretty well, and Berserker dealing with the Drifblim early on, Marshtomp taking those hits, that was pretty fun. All right, we got one. They got the Toedscruel probably for the Rotom. Doesn't resist grass, but it's got good Spadaffian and is immune to electric move. They also have Charizard. Scarf Passimian's pretty annoying. Mesprit, we got the Berserker. Charizard is scary though. Flareon is 3-8 KO'd by Hurricane and they can confuse us. And then we're going to be chipping them down with Lava Plume and they're immune to burn. On the positive side, we do outspeed everything they have with Scarf Haunter. So that's good. At least. We need chip on things though for Haunter to kill. Could lead this and just click rocks if they lead Passimian. Their spinner is Toedscruel. I kind of just like Berserker though. Alright, this is good. So they lead Mesprit. Because this could be Helmet, I'm just going to click knock off right away. So we don't take chip. Alright, they knock off us. Not cool. But we got rid of their leftovers, so that's huge. And now we can go for another knockoff. If we anticipate wheezing, or we could click Iron Head. I don't think a knockoff though would kill from this without their item now. Mesprit. I don't know. Let's see this one. We did 61%. All right, so they're not defense Fizdef. Are they Spadef? Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong move. Oh, that's if they were Colbur. That's why. All right, so leftovers. We did 61. Okay, they could be that. There's no guarantee that we'd kill them with Iron Head now either. Without an item, knockoff doesn't. Knockoff has almost the same chance as U-turn. Kind of like U-turn. All right, cool. We kill them. Get rid of their hazard setter, and we get to pivot now. We could go Hitmontop to pivot. Could go Marshtomp, get up hazards of our own. I think maybe we go Haunter though, just because we can threaten things. I mean, we can't take hits though. If we go Haunter, like we'd be able to get a hit off on Charizard or Passimian, but we die to anything, as we saw last game. If I go Marshtomp, they could just go like Toedscruel. And then on Toedscruel, I could go Rotom, I guess. It's probably better we just go this, though. All right, let's go Marshtomp. All right, yeah, they go Toedscruel. This thing gets Sludge Bomb. As cool as a Rotom sounds. But we could just Terra Poison if we want. I don't know if we want to do that. It also could knock off our Haunter. If we go Hitmontop, we could just Rapid Spin. They could Toxic. I don't think I want to go Berserker. Being able to fake out. Well, no, we're not going to take a ground move, so. Yeah, I think we go Rotom, Haunter, maybe Flareon, maybe Hitmontop. I mean, I think we can just go Hitmontop right away. Okay. You know, I don't even think we died to Passimian. Scarf Passimian. Hitmontop. Yeah, we can take one. Unfortunately, we can't knock them off, but I think we just rapid spin. Fuck, alright, they're choice banded. Oh well. Well, it's good to know. Now we could go Haunter and kill him with anything. Kill him with a Sludge Bomb or a Shadow Ball maybe. Or we go this and... yeah, I think let's go Haunter. And... I'm just gonna click Sludge Bomb. I don't know how much Rotom would have done, but I'm running down the timer again, so... Alright, now we will go... Are they gonna Scald? Probably, right? Let's go this either way, I think. Okay, they just rest. Now they're asleep. Then we Nasty Plot. Their rest talk, right? So... okay. I don't know if we're gonna kill this, but hopefully we do. If we can get rid of this, that would be pretty nice. Ah, we don't. And they can Pain Split. We can go Haunter and fire off a Shadow Ball. We resist their poison move. We don't mind burn. I think we go into this. If they go for Pain Split, they go for Haze. Okay. And I think we just go for the poison move again. We'll kill this and... alright. They get Lantern. Now I think we go Marshtomp. They are rest talking, so... and then we're going to click Stealth Rocks. They might get Volt Switch and we'll block that. We have a good chance for this turn to work out better for us. Alright, Choice Banded Passimian's in. Rocks would let us knock out Weezing, but that's pretty much it. This is probably Heavy Duty Boots. This is probably Heavy Duty Boots. So I think we just click Earthquake here. Damn it. What's coming in? Toadscruel. Whoa, crit Earthquake from Marshtomp. That did a lot. They doubled with this last time into Passimian. And I switched into Hitmontop and got nuked. I think I'm gonna go Rotom. Okay. And now they've not burned any turns of sleep on Lantern, so I don't see a reason not to click Volt Switch. I mean, we could... yeah, this thing can be annoying. So now we go... if we go Haunter... no, I definitely don't want to Trick. I mean, Flareon Protect is pretty good. Actually, Flareon's pretty good versus what the rest they've got. If we go... I think we go Haunter. Let's see, Haunter to Passimian with Tear Ghost. No, we don't kill. I don't really want to let this die because of the Charizard, but if we nearly KO it, they'll be dead to Fake Out. So I think we just do that. All right, now they're dead to Fake Out. They went for a knockoff anyways. Like, we just go this and click Volt Switch. And save the Fake Out guy. We can go into it now and Fake Out whatever comes out. Marshtomp could take a Hurricane, I think. One. Can still block Volt Switches. Maybe we could Wish it up. Charizard. We click the Fake Out button. And now... I think Flareon could also almost just win. I kind of want to just click Knockoff because I'm a little scared of this thing. Alright, there's Flamethrower. If we go this and click the Water move, they'll be really, really low. So I kind of like that. If they go Toadscruel, it won't be resisted anymore. What the frick? We just crit him with that too! Dang! Alright. I think Flareon with Terra Fairy might be able to beat both of these or be kind of close. I don't know. Rest Talk is annoying. But then we also have the Lantern. Or the Rotom with Terra Poison could be good. I think we just sacrifice this. Just gonna click Liquidation. Okay, they Leaf Storm. Okay. Now we go Rotom. And do we still have leftovers? We do. Clicking Leaf Storm to kill them feels really bad, but I think it's what we do. I was nervous of this thing maybe being set up, but I think it's just a special attacking one. So we can just go into Flareon on it. If we can get the Lava Plume, the Flash Fire boost, we'll be hitting them a little bit harder. It doesn't matter if we get them in a Blaze range because we are immune to fire ourselves. This thing is annoying though, but we have Rotom still. We've saved our Terra. They have their Terra though still. And they just Terra grounded. Not cool. So now they're going to be able to hit us harder with their ground move. If I Terra Fairy, let's see, Flareon to Charizard. That miss is also kind of big. All right, if I Terra Fairy, then we can get burned. I think we have to do this though, just Terra Fairy and send it. Hopefully we burn them. That doesn't do much. Come on, no burn. Let's go for another one. Okay, they do switch. They've not burned any turns of sleep. Now if we go Rotom and we click Leaf Storm, we're going to be doing a lot. They got the Scald. I don't know if Lantern dies to that. Let's see. Rotom. Lantern. They do die to Leaf Storm. Alright, and now we just click Leaf Storm again versus Charizard. And then hopefully just 2k with Flareon, we don't get confused. Alright, and they just go for Scorching Sands. I'm not sure why, but I think Flareon had a good chance to be able to take them on at the end. But let's go team! That choice banded Passimian was terrifying. I'm surprised it wasn't Scarfed, considering they didn't have, unless this was Scarfed Toad Scroll maybe. No, we killed it with our Leaf Storm at the end, right? And that guy was leftover, so. And, well, maybe Charizard wasn't Boots, but I thought it was. That was a fun one, nonetheless. All right, we got one. And they got Marshtomp's competition over there, Whiscash. They got Rotom. No fire types, which I like to see, but they do have an ice type. But Berserker's pretty decent into that. We also have Bullet Punch. It's not going to do as much as Mach Punch would, but pretty decent. I could see just leading the Rotom, but because they have this Sneasel, I don't think I want to. I kind of like Berserker, but hitting into this, especially if it's Helmet, does not sound fun. So maybe we do just lead Rotom. Let's see. All right. Yeah, we're just going to click Leaf Storm. Maybe kill them, but nothing really wants to. I mean, their Rotom can come in, but we'll do a decent amount. 309, depending on what their set is. Okay. 38. And we see no item. Let's see, are they boots or are they... Let's see, Rotom-Mow, custom set. Leaf Storm did 38. Okay, so it looks like they're just max special attack and speed. They're probably choiced, right? So I think I just go for the Volt Switch. Okay. They crit us. I'm guessing they're choice though. So maybe we could, well, no, we don't go Marshtomp. I was like, maybe we can go this and get rocks. No, I don't think so. We could go Hitmontop, click Triple Axle, but they have the Quillfish, which Hitmontop kind of hates. We can go this and click Knockoff, get rid of a helmet. I think let's do that. Let's go this. I'd rather do that than click U-turn or Fake Out. All right, what is this? It is sashed. Cool. Now we'll click U-turn. They're faster than us. Whiscash, you're not that quick, man. No, they have speed on their Whiscash. So, I mean, Rotom can come out and click the Leaf Storm button and kill him though. I think that's fine. We'll also get 2 turns of leftovers, so. And they'll lose their Whiscash and have gotten up a single spike, and we can rapid spin it. Hopefully. What comes out? something going to set up on us? Or are they just gonna go Sneasel? Okay, Sneasel. If they go for the ice move, Marshtomp can take that. If they click SD and then click something, Marshtomp, it's not gonna like that as much. Also, Marshtomp's pretty good versus their Quillfish. Does Haunter just Oko Quillfish? I'm guessing this is an SD one. Psychic just kills it. So I think I'm fine just going Marshtomp. I don't know. I am scared of their Regirock though too. It's gonna be a little tight, but Rotom seems pretty good, like to threaten this or that. So, all right, they go right for triple axle. You get 2 hits, so that's pretty big. Now we can click rocks, but I mean, this is boots. We chip them down. Or we click earthquake, but then they go Mesprit. I don't know, rocks does seem kind of decent. Getting stuff in range of things. I don't know how much it'll make a difference though. They have a couple ground immunities right now, so okay, I'm glad we went for rocks. All right. Now their Leaf Storm did with a crit 56. So they're scarfed, right? That's just a crit from a scarfed one. Crit Leaf Storm. Yeah, so they're choice scarfed. All right. Holding on to this, I think, is worth it. I think maybe we just go Flareon and see what they do. Okay, Thunderbolt. That's not bad. We could click Wish, or we just click Lava Plume and try and burn something. We could even Wish the following turn, so. All right, Regirock comes out. We do outspeed this. We could go for 2 Lava Plumes if we wanted. Or go for the Scorching Sands. And Fake Out. Or Haunter could deal with that, so. I don't know, if we can get a burn on this. Or we just go Marshtomp and click Roar or Earthquake. I think this is the most expendable though. It's not going to do a whole lot to Mesprit, so I kind of want to just click attacks. And they didn't kill us right away, so thank God. All right, we got a burn. They don't kill us. Nice. Yeah, then we just go for one more. Well, I mean, we could queue up a Wish. We could click Wish and then go Rotom. Click Wish, go Rotom, click Leaf Storm. But they could Terra Poison. We'd still get Leftovers Recover, right? Ah, I kind of like that. All right. They were thinking the same thing we were thinking. After a burn, yeah. Well, you know what? Let's go Marshtomp then. Then we're gonna click Roar. Okay, cool. Sneasel's in? Not bad. I think we click Liquidation so we get damage. I think Liquidation, it's better than nothing. Wow, it actually does quite a bit. Now we could go for another one. We have Flareon as a sacrifice. I got a feeling this is a roll, but I'm just gonna go for it again. Cool. They're definitely in Fake Out range. They're almost in Rocks range. I think we sacrifice Flareon. Are they gonna trick? Nope. All right. And now let's go Berserker Fake Out. Or Haunter click the move. I think Haunter click Sludge Bomb or Shadow Ball. Let's click Shadow Ball. Just because of this thing. We have Marshtomp still. We could also Bullet Punch this. And we can fake them out. Although with Inner Focus, they'll be immune to it, right? Then we go Marshtomp. We go for a knockoff. Looks like we could take another thing, potentially. I think now we click Earthquake. Alright, they deserve that. Now let's see. Hitmontop to Sneasel. Fast attacker, bullet punch kills. Does Berserker's fake out kill? No. So yeah, I think we go this. And actually I'm on rapid spin. Ooh, nice. All right, we outspeed this thing after our spin. We could go right into Berserker. And I think that's the play because this usually has a Psychic and Fairy move. I definitely don't want to click Fake Out though, because they could have like Encore. I think we just go right for the Iron Head. All right, Quillfish comes in. I think they're offensive though. That's not bad. So now we can click. What do we click? U-turn. Go for the slow U-turn. Pivot out. Go into Sneasel, Volt Switch. I think these are usually Terra Water. Or we could go into this and click Shadow Ball. I think going for a Volt Switch just makes more sense. So if we can do that, that's what we do. And now we can finish this off with a Rapid Spin, right? Or we can go into this and get 2 turns of leftovers. Yeah, let's go this. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, we should be faster. Look like Iron Head. Quillfish comes back in. Look like U-turn again. They've Terra'd. I think we have enough tools to beat their Mesprit. Wait, did they Terra? No, they didn't. I think we have enough tools to beat their Mesprit still, though. Can we go this? Click Volt Switch. And we go Berserker. And we go for the Fake Out. Now we go this and click. We actually outspeed them with both Haunter and the other thing. I mean, we could just Terra Steel and spam Bullet Punch versus Mesprit. How much does that do? Hitmontop to Mesprit? Say they're Nasty Plot? We Terra Steel? Triple Axel still doing more. I'm gonna click Bullet Punch. Okay. Well, I'm feeling comfy enough to just Terra Steel, spam Bullet Punch now. Let's go Hitmontop! Hitmontop for the W! That's awesome. That was a scary team matchup, I think. I mean, Marshtomp staring down Whiscash was intimidating, and they've got some of the scariest bulky setup sweepers, but the team put in work. I can't remember the beginning a whole lot right now, but it was a fun one. Fun ending for sure. All right, we got one. And they have an awesome looking team. They got both Magmortar and Electivire. They got the Hatchman and Bounce stuff back. They could also do Hazard Control with Defog Lurantis. Can get up some spikes. Spin Block with Misdreavus. I've faced Misdreavuses that are like bulky with Evilite and status moves, and they're very annoying. We do have to worry about Flame Body from Magmortar, which is pretty annoying. Their only grass attacker is Lurantis. Like, Marshtomp's pretty tanky versus what they have. Marshtomp will just get its shit bounced back by their Hatchram, though, which isn't as cool. Part of me is like, let's just lead this, click Volt Switch, and force them to deal with it. I think let's do that. They lead Hatchram. This guy can Nuzzle. Mystical Fire. I don't know what they would do right away. Mystical Fire would do a decent amount, wouldn't it? Maybe it wouldn't. Let's see real quick. Rotom, Hatchram. Oh wow, Mystical Fire does a lot. And if they're only max HP, we would kill them with a we have a good chance to kill them with a Nasty Plot boosted Leaf Storm. So I think let's do that. Whoa, and there's screens. Okay. Well, we could just 2-hit KO now. This Lurantis is pretty scary. And I kind of honestly forgot about it. So I think I'm just going to click Leaf Storm twice right now. Because if that thing comes out, like, we're not going to do anything to it. We could trick it with Haunter. And actually, that might be fine just because we have a ground type to deal with their Electivire. We don't need our Scarf, probably. We outspeed Quillfish either way, unless they're Scarfed. Actually, if they were to have a Scarfer, it's probably... Alright, we just crit them and kill them through the screen. This could be Scarfed. This could be Scarfed. It would have been kind of nice maybe to get two turns of screen burn there, but they also could have just stored a Healing Wish or clicked Reflect, maybe. So, nice thing is Light Clay's banned, so we don't have as many turns of screens to worry about. Okay, Magmortar comes in. We are faster than this. I don't think they're Scarfed, so I'm gonna click Volt Switch. And our Flareon is pretty good versus this. Uh-oh. All right. Screens don't matter other than... Oh, wait, they're gonna... Oh, they have Flame Charge. We just need to... Okay, now we just need to be able to stall out the screen, make sure we can Revenge Kill them with Haunter. So let's make sure we can do that. They can't Flame Charge. They could Trailblaze, actually, though. But they would need two. Haunter, whoops, Magmortar. Blank Set. All right, Sludge Bomb kills. Terra Ghost would kill. And then we click Protect. Stall out a screen. All right, they have Thief. Could Terra Fairy and live that. I kind of maybe wanted this for Lurantis, but then we just click Scorching Sands. Oh, we do live though. All right, well, on the positive side, they're in range of a Shadow Ball without having to Terra, right? We're also immune to Mach Punch if they happen to have that. Just click Scorching Sand again. 39. Let's see, let's just double check they don't have like some sneaky EVs. Scorching Sand's at 18, yeah. So we should kill them with Haunter without the screen up with a Shadow Ball. Yep, so that's what we do. Go this, click Shadow Ball. They could be Terra Dark with Thief though. No, you wouldn't have Terra Dark. Terra Ground, right? No, I don't know. Either way, we get them with the Shadow Ball, so that's good. Does Terra Ghost Shadow Ball kill Quillfish? Because if that comes out right now, that's what we're going to do probably. Almost 70% of the time. Electivire comes out on a balloon. This guy actually does get Trailblaze. We could go Berserker Fake Out into U-turn. Oh, Terra Bug was good for Lurantis. I just remembered. Or we just go Lurantis, click Liquidation. This thing doesn't have great defense. I'm nervous of this thing setting up though. It's gonna bulk up. I guess it doesn't have recovery. You know, I think we could just go Berserker. We're gonna fake it out. They go for a knockoff. Yeah, we'll fake out, then U-turn. And then we could finish them off with Haunter probably. Let's do that. Frick, all right, we're dead. All right, I didn't think we would die to anything there, but... Let's see, Electivire. Can Haunter kill it now? Oh, is it chance? We could just go Marsh Stomp. Marsh Stomp's definitely not good versus Lurantis. Not going to be great versus Miss Megius either. I think let's go into it and click Liquidation in case they Terra. I mean, Earthquake... No, I think let's click Earthquake. The Terra Flying is what it is. I think we'll, as long as we get a little bit of damage, we'll be able to finish them off with Haunter. Their Terra being used is good. Terra Flying is pretty sick. With the Air Balloon. I'm nervous of Terra Grass and Trailblaze on this thing. I don't know if I had said that, but... Wow, we still take that pretty well. And yeah, I kind of wish I just went for double Liquidation, but... Do we just get up a rock now? This thing is actually still pretty scary if they get a Trailblaze boost. Though we might be able to kill them with a Bullet Punch. Let's see. Do we kill them with bullet punch? Probably. So I think we click rocks because we're not going to do anything with this anyways. Let's click rocks. And we'll click liquidation. And they didn't trailblaze or nothing, so we can go Haunter and click Shadow Ball. And they Terra'd, so we resist. We're immune to the superpower. We resist the grass move. Terra Ghost. Shadow Ball will OHKO this with rocks up. And Misdreavus probably doesn't take it well. Let's see. Misdreavus, Haunter. Give it an Eviolite. Give it max HP. Wow, look at how well they take that. But after rocks, what is our chance here? Pretty decent chance. All right, how much does Lurantis do? Oh, frick, this guy gets knockoff. Okay, so we do have to worry about knockoff. Knockoff or Leaf Storm, right? Well, I think we go Hitmontop. They go for the knockoff, good. And now we click, I think we just click Close Combat just because we're gonna take 1,000,000 damage if we hit it into the Quillfish, and we can miss, so we just want to weaken them. Sweet. I'd say we did a good job there. And now we can go Haunter, click Shadow Ball. I think they should always die. Oh no! What? No! No, that's bad. I think we could still maybe win. Let's see. Do we need to Terra or Leaf Storm in order to kill them? No, it looks like we could kill with a Leaf Storm. I mean, a Volt Switch. And then we could Volt Switch. Would that kill Quillfish? Volt Switch always kills Quillfish. We definitely just need to kill this thing. But I mean, we can miss with the other thing, right? Let's see, Lurantis. This is max Spidef. I think Volt Switch is safe. All right. Now Volt Switch will kill this. If they're scarfed on that, we're gonna tear. If they send this thing out, we're Terra Poisoning. Yeah, you're scarfed. Probably. And I don't think this thing is gonna have the anything. I think being a poison type is fine versus this. And then we'll save all of our special attack. We can Nasty Plot versus Misdreavus. And then hopefully maybe kill it. What? Son of a bitch. They have got another Custat, man. Dang. All right, so I guess... No, we should be fine. They can't kill us. Oh my goodness, they have Destiny Bond? Dang, that's awesome. All right, well, they just finessed us at the end. That was pretty cool. Double Custat Berry. Pretty cool to see. I especially didn't expect that on this, but I mean, I didn't expect it on this either. I fought a Custat Berry, Alolan Executor with Harvest before that. That was awesome. Really cool sets. But Harvest Alolan Executor is a little, makes a little bit more, or, Harvest can, reuse the Custat Berry, but Quillfish with it, I mean, was it this gen that everybody got Endure? Like, I don't think everybody used to have Endure. I know Quillfish has had Destiny Bond and would run that sometimes with like a Sash. Custat Berry Lurantis, though, that's pretty cool. Dang. Well, I think that's a good one to call it on. I think we'll be close to an hour-ish or so. And the intro was a little bit long, but overall, thoughts on Rotom-Mow? I think Volt Switch is definitely the way to go. I clicked that move, I think, almost every time it was in, and just being able to pivot out and also having the max special attack allowed us to be able to just OHKO the Quillfish. I think if we were HP, I don't know if we always OHKO Quillfish, the offensive ones, which is just like pretty huge. Yeah, always having that chance versus the offensive or speedy Quillfishes, which is pretty cool. Besides for its, Berserker was fantastic. Marshtomp wasn't bad at all. I think we got up rocks more in this video than I have in almost any of the other ones because I never click Stealth Rocks, but Marshtomp, super reliable Stealth Rocker apparently. Super fun too. I think we got a Roar Off, did some decent damage. I think it's just, it doesn't do very much damage is one of the problems, and things are easily switched into or whatever. So like, you know, the clicking the ground moves when there's Mespritz and grass types. I don't know. Hitmontop was nice. Flareon, I think, was pretty good in the earlier ones. And Haunter was pretty nice. But not nice enough to beat the Custap Berry, Quillfish, and Lurantis. That was super cool. But thank you guys for hanging out. There'll be Pokepaste in the bottom, or in the description as always. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. See you in the next one. Peace.